Welcome, everybody, back to Multiplex Movie Melee, and we have an exciting match in Melee teams tonight, a rubber match, if you will. For the third time, we have your Milwaukee Beers, Calamity John Marr, and Will the Virtuoso Cohen going up against Jacoby the Barbarian Bancroft and Scott the Esquire Harvey Law Deal. Great things happen in threes. This has been a trilogy we've been excited for. Last time we saw your Milwaukee Beers, they actually lost to Law Deal in the first round of the Melee Teams tournament. And last time we saw Law Deal, they lost in a post-tournament picture that would have gotten them into a number one contender match against the team that went to Mayhem in Bring Out Your Dead. On the desk with me, we got Adelaide Spence. Spence, how are you feeling about this matchup tonight?
I'm really excited. I think both of these teams are teams that have shown a lot of promise in the fact that they've gone on, I think, very strong runs in a late-ish title picture. Obviously, Laudiel did it earlier this season. I think Beers did it in their inaugural run. I think both have a lot of potential. Both have a lot of possibility to really fight and dig deep and go very far. So I think those two against each other and that unpredictability is gonna make for a unpredictable match. Even though this is the third fucking time they've done it in 2 years.
Absolutely. Let's see what happened. Let's bring in our first competitors tonight. Scott Harvey, Jacoby Bancroft, Law Deal. Like I said, guys, this is the third time you guys are playing Beers. I remember you guys wanted that rematch afterwards. Scott often talked about how badly he wanted that rematch. Now you guys are here to see who can get the best of three. How are you guys feeling going into tonight?
Yeah, I had no idea what hell I had wrought when I first asked for the rematch, and now we're just stuck in this vicious cycle. But I guess it's only fair that we have a rubber match since we've each won one match now. But yeah, I'm excited. I think beating Beers in the tournament this year was kind of what started our run a little bit. And so hopefully we can start another run today. I've enjoyed playing with Jacoby. We've had a lot of matches this year, and I think we've only gotten sharper as time's gone on, even though we've had some tough losses recently.
Yeah, very fortunate. That's at the end. I'm just happy to be playing. I was trying to think about that. It's like, yes, we're playing them a game, but we're playing friends. I get to play with my friend Scott, and I think it's going to be just an awesome time because, come on, this is awesome. This is fun. I mean, it's always something exciting. You don't know what's going to happen. They won one, we won one. It could go either way. So let's hopefully it's the second one, the one that hopefully it's we win, but you never know.
Win,
but yeah, I hope that one. But yeah, let's do it. Let's rock it.
Love that attitude. But we're going to bring in your opponents, your Milwaukee Beers, John Marr, Will Cohen, accompanied by their manager, Jordan Pierce Owens. I have been told very specifically by Will Cohen, not a member of Fun DMC, Will saying you cannot sit with us here at our table. Your Milwaukee Beers, how are you guys feeling going up against Law Deal tonight? After coming off that loss, again, are you hoping to avenge the loss tonight?
Well, I mean, of course we're hoping to avenge the loss, Pace. That's a silly question. I'm not going to. Yeah, I hope we lose again. I hope we lose again. I think the real undercurrent here, aside from JPO Med being very menacing below us, I appreciate that we're really burying the lead of Jacoby and Will's bromance. I mean, I was going to throw it over to Will so he can say some nice things to Jacoby like he always does.
Oh,
I mean,
you don't have to, Will.
I mean, it's kind of inevitable because anyone who's says anything bad about either Jacoby or Scott, you have to look yourself in the mirror and realize you are the asshole. There is nothing bad you can say about either of these people. Did I like losing to them last time? No. Do I like losing in general? No. But I'm here with my best friend John, and we're here playing, the people that for some reason Multiplex has deemed, the feedback loop of, the thing. We're just going to perpetually play each other until, the last cockroach finally dies and the earth finally splinters. But for now, let's just have some fun and enjoy round 3.
JPO, what's going on?
Boys, you made it this far. You did your Spider-Man duty. You gave him one. Tonight, you end things. You crush them. You finish this. You show why you're the most feared team in all the leagues. Beers, we got this.
Intimidating words. I think we jump right into our match. Round 1 is going to work like this. Competitors will get 8 questions from eight different category, from 8 different genres in the realm of general movie trivia. Answer all 8 questions right, you will receive a bonus question. Competitors will have 15 seconds to write their answer on their board, in which case they will reveal their answers throughout the duration of the match. Competitors will have 3 repeats and 1 challenge. Gentlemen, any questions before we head into our match tonight?
Well, good luck, guys.
Good luck.
Good luck to you.
Love that attitude, but your first question is going to be coming to you in the category of sci-fi fantasy. Who voices Draco the Dragon in Dragonheart? Draco? It's a cool name.
Mid-tier. Mid-high tier Harry Potter character.
Okay. Haven't really thought about that. That's fair. 5, 4,
I don't know
3,
who else is fucking Draco.
2, 1. Pens down. Jacoby will go to you.
Let's go with Patrick Stewart.
And we'll go to Scott.
Sean Connery.
We will go to John.
That makes sense. So it's not
That's
Hugh Jackman.
And we'll go to Will.
But it is Sean Connery.
John Connery is correct. Scott will getting those points. Real quick, I'm just going to... That's much better.
All right, your second question, coming in the category of coming of age. Characters named Stacey Hamilton, Brad Hamilton, and Mr. Hand can be found in what 80s coming of age film?
Shout out to Okuyasu from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. His stand is called The Hand. You can just make.
I was thinking, isn't there some parody of? Oh no, it's fandom shit where the hand isn't that in like one of those
I don't know
Daredevil
what
movies?
5,
Electra.
4, 3,
Yeah.
1.
Okay.
Pens down. What we're talking about now. Pens down. John will go to you,
Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
and we'll go to Scott.
Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
All right. I said 16 Candles.
And we'll go to Jacoby.
I'm very happy how everyone was writing for a long time. Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
That's Ridgemont High is correct. So Law Deal taking the 3-2 lead. As we head into your third question, the category of war.
Which one? Sorry, what was the category? You cut out.
War.
War. Okay. Sorry to interrupt.
You're good. Coming Home is set in what war?
So John was asking me this when you before you were here earlier, because you have like bits with all the other co-hosts. What's our bits? What is our brand? Co-opt.
I try to be on my best behavior because I assume you're going to say some stupid shit.
Okay, so I need to say stupid shit to
That's
balance
not
your vibe.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Oh, this is tough.
1. Pens down. Scott will go to you,
I think it's Vietnam.
and we will go to Will.
I was between Vietnam and World War II.
We'll go to Jacoby.
I think I lost on this question. I'm still going to get it wrong at another World War II.
We will go to John.
Vietnam.
Okay.
2 of you are correct, and it is Scott and John. Vietnam is
Okay,
correct.
good job. Thank you, Scott.
Next question, coming in the category of mystery thriller. The Third Man takes place in what European country?
One of my favorite films and one of the most classic trivia questions of what movie does this country take place?
Oh my god, I am so tired. I can't even think of how to be annoying. I feel like I've failed you.
Wonderful. Yeah, it's yeah, fair. Okay. 5, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to you,
I said Germany.
and we will go to Jacoby.
I said France.
We will go to John.
I also said France.
And we'll go to Scott.
I said Austria.
That one.
Austria is
Hey,
getting the points there.
Scott, I'll just sit back. Y'all let you take this. It's fine.
We head into your next question in the category of musicals. In Cats, the alley cats describe themselves as what specific type of cats?
This movie, 5-star feels. fantastic, perfection.
Look,
Watched it 3
I
times.
saw the theaters, had a great time. Don't
It's a good time. Just get fucking hammered. It's great.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Jacoby will go to you,
Jellicle cats?
and we will go to John,
They're cool cats.
and we'll go to Scott,
It's the adjective that describes everything in this movie, apparently jellicle.
and we will go to Will.
Jellicle cats.
Yeah, that'd be a weird thing to ask about cats that isn't Jellicle in round 1. Jellicle is correct.
All right, next question in action adventure. In what James Bond film does Bond have a love interest named Domino? What's your favorite game? Like not a video game, like physical.
Ooh. I really love Clue. Is so much fun.
Is it better than the movie?
If you get a good game going, yes, I would say it is.
Nothing beats Monopoly.
4,
I like torturing people with capitalism.
1. Pens down. We're gonna go to John.
Thunderball?
We'll go to Scott.
I hate this James Bond mother. The world is not enough.
We'll go to Will.
Living Daylights.
And we'll go to Jacoby.
I said live and let die.
One of you once again is correct, and it's Thunderball. John getting the point there.
Nice, John.
As we head into your penultimate question in the category of Oscars, aside from Best Picture, what is the only other Oscar Spotlight won? Also, not to correct you, Spence, just when I am doing the count, just try not to.
Yeah.
Shut up, Spence. Fuck.
I usually like to give the players a grace where I will slow my count if they're talking. Some hosts.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Some hosts
Because like right in front of the screen so they can see it every time.
Speaking of the count, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Scott, we'll go to you.
As it should have, because it's a perfect movie. Best original screenplay.
We will go to Will.
I said best adapted screenplay.
And we'll go to Jacoby.
Thought it was too obvious. I said best score.
We'll go to John.
Original screenplay.
Original screenplay is correct. Scott and John getting those points.
And your final question coming in the category of the 2000s. The main character hallucinates about characters named William Parcher and Charles in what 2000s biographical film? Shout out to the writer. I love this question.
Good. Yeah, I love how one of these people don't have a last name and one of them does have a last name.
Charles?
Charles.
Charles.
I can't do an Ian. How does Ian McKellen sound? That's what I think when I read Charles.
5,
Charles.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Will go to you.
I said A Beautiful Mind.
Oh. Yeah, that makes sense. I said Ray.
We'll go to John.
If people are hallucinating in the 2000s, I hope it's A Beautiful Mind.
We'll go to Scott.
Damn it, I said adaptation.
And we are all tied up because of Mind is correct. Tie game 8-8, but anything can happen as we move to round number 2, also known as the wheel round. Bettors are going to spin it, which means they will receive 5 questions, whatever category they land on, each worth 2 points apiece. If they decide to check on the multiple choice, the value is pushing down to 1 point. If they don't like what they spin the first time, they can elect to respin, but they must keep whatever they land on for their second spin. Be on the lookout because stealing is involved. The categories on your lovely wheel tonight are a recent release horror, which is Your Milwaukee Beer's Strength, directed by Richard Linklater, which is Law Deal Strength, as well as horror, recent releases, mystery thriller, Oscars, romance, and action adventure. Your Milwaukee Beers, it is a tie game, but you are the higher ranked competitors. Would you like to go first or second?
Can we
Bring in
on Andrew?
JPO.
Oh, yeah, of course. My
Be
bad.
quiet, Spence. Be quiet, Spence. Bring in JPO.
Thank you.
What am I?
There you
Scrub? Nothing? I don't exist?
Yeah. What do you think, JPO?
You guys know what you got to do here, boys. We talked about this. I think you're decent, but do what you think is best, guys.
All right. Well, what do you think then?
I'm honestly of two minds because this is actually a really good wheel for us.
I say we
Well-rounded
then
field
should
people.
we defer? It doesn't matter then. I think we just defer because it's on recent release horror right now. I doubt
All
it's
right.
Yeah,
listed
go
as
with your
recent
heart,
horror.
John. We're gonna defer.
Okay,
Yeah,
let's
we'll
defer then. I trust
All right.
John.
Defer, in which case, deal. This will be your first spin.
All right, let's go, Scott.
We got this.
Oh, go. Okay.
Category of horror. Would you like to keep it or spin again?
Who?
It's not
can I
terrible, but
I think at this stage, I think we should
I'm
make
not-
it exciting and spin again.
yeah, I'm not scared of a lot on there, so I think we should spin again.
I think so too. I think let's do it. Let's spin again. Spin that wheel again.
All right, you must keep whatever you land on here.
Do we tempt fate too much?
You land on the
We might
category.
have.
Either way, we were getting horror.
Yeah, that's true.
Spence, why don't you give Law Deal's question the category of recent release horror?
All right, Scott Jacoby, are you ready?
Yeah. We haven't used the repeat, right? We have 3. Okay.
Right.
Nope.
Both of y'all have 3. Okay, first question. The Right Mart Superstore is featured in what recent horror film?
Right Mart Superstore, recent horror film. Sounds sort of familiar. Sounds like something I've seen, so maybe I can narrow it down with multiple.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I'll just use. Yeah, I'll say multiple when we get down. I'm just trying to think.
4, 3.
Multiple choice, please.
Okay, options are A, All Fun and Games, B, It's a Wonderful Knife, C, Renfield, or D, Thanksgiving.
I think it's George.
George.
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, I'm good with that.
D, final answer.
Correct for 1 point.
Good job.
Had to be the one I've seen, right? Like,
Yeah.
Who directed Meg 2, The Trench?
Oh, shoot.
It's not John Colette Sarah, is it? I don't think it is.
No, no. Well, or
It's-
is it? Are you sure it's not him? Because I think it
I-
might.
You think? I'm not entirely sure.
No, he did The Shallows. I say let's go to multiple choice. Yeah.
I agree. Multiple, please.
All right, options are A, Ben Wheatley, B, John Turteltaub, C, Andre Overdahl, or D, Fede Alvarez.
I knew it was
It's Ben
somebody
Wheatley.
weird. Yeah. Hey,
It's
final
Ben
answer.
Wheatley.
Correct for 1 point.
We have 10 now?
Yeah.
Yes. In Beau is Afraid, what is the name of the group of traveling theater actors that Beau meets after fleeing from Grace and Roger's house?
I mean, I've seen it, so
I
I
have
might
too.
know it on multiple, but
Yeah, I know exactly the scene. I guess we
Well,
just,
yeah.
like, I just don't know the name of the group.
yeah, I mean, it's a strength level, so multiple choice.
Options are A, the Woodland Wanderers, B, the Fatherless and Forgotten, the Nowhere Nomads, and D, the Orphans of the Forest.
Oh, we'll
Um,
repeat that. We'll repeat those because that was a lot. Randy was the first one to jump out at me.
Yeah, I think so. It was either
Glenn
Don or
kind
Randy.
of sounded familiar.
they
Okay.
also those are all good questions.
Great.
Those are all
Okay.
good, yeah.
Repeat the options.
A, the Woodland Wanderers, B, the Fatherless and Forgotten, C, the Nowhere Nomads, or D, the Orphans of the Forest.
I think it's got to be Don or Randy, and you taught Randy first, so
Yeah, if we're both on that, then
let's go with that.
Let's go with A. Final answer.
A final answer.
That is incorrect. Beers for the 1 point steal. Options are A, the Woodland Wanderers, B, the Fatherless and Forgotten, C, the Nowhere Nomads, or D, the Orphans of the Forest.
I'm pretty sure they're the Orphans of the Forest.
Go
I'm
for
pretty
it.
sure that the word forest is in there. D, final answer.
So that's it. Tell me times. That is correct for 1 point.
I knew the word forest was in it. I just didn't know the rest of it.
Fourth question. What is the name of the fictional TV show Owen and Maddie watched together in I Saw the TV Glow?
The Pink Opaque.
I haven't seen this yet, so
The Pink Opaque. Final answer.
Correct for 2 points.
there we
See
go.
it.
I know I want to. I really want to.
Phenomenal. It's phenomenal.
Great. Final question.
I agree.
Who plays Aunt Jane in Five Nights at Freddy's?
didn't see
It's
it.
I didn't think she was super recognizable, unless it's like maybe I can pick the name out.
Okay, I kind of know. Well, I know one person who's in the movie, but I think she's not the cop. So multiple choice.
Yeah, multiple choice.
I know the
Options
cop.
are A. Ann Dowd, B. Mary Stuart Masterson, C. Margot Martindale, or D. Alyssa Sutherland.
I don't think it's Lindsay or Mick. I think it's
Stevie?
Stevie or Christine. Like it's someone who it's like I would recognize the other two.
Yeah, I think so too. Let's go with Stevie.
Yeah,
that one
I think
sounds
so.
the most right.
We don't have another repeat of the options, do we? I don't think we do. We only have one.
Yeah, we
right?
do. We can get two, right? Yeah. Do you
Might
wanna
as well.
repeat
It's
it?
our last. It's
Okay.
our last question.
All right, repeat the
Can we
options.
repeat the options,
All right.
please?
A. Ann Dowd, B. Mary Stuart Masterson, C. Margot Martindale, or D. Alyssa Sutherland.
I think Stevie sounds more. It was a name that I was like sort of familiar.
Yeah,
Yeah,
then that
but
would
not
be
too
Stevie,
familiar.
I think. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
Right.
let's go with that.
B, final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
Nice.
There we go.
We did
That's
well.
that's Law Deal getting their score up to 13 before Milwaukee Bears getting Steel and getting their score up to 9. Is that what you have?
Yes.
All right, then we will bring in JPO for your Milwaukee Bears spin.
How you boys
What
feeling?
is that,
You good?
JPO? Is that like a? Is that
What is it,
back-
back-
Back scratcher.
Oh, back scratcher.
It's the world's tiniest low
Gotta have
drop
one in every
game.
room, baby.
Got it.
There we go.
Yep.
All right,
All right.
here
Here's
we
your
go.
first spin.
Beers, you
Your
feeling
first
good?
spin.
They need to take a drink break.
You land on the category of Oscars. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
I'm not too afraid of it, but I think we can do a little bit better. What y'all thinking?
I'll leave it to you, Will.
Well, we did discuss this.
I mean,
This is still a very close game.
yeah.
So, personally, I think there's enough on here that we could probably collaborate on better.
Okay, then let's spin again.
Okay.
Yeah, make it a team, baby. That's why you're the beers, baby.
You land on the category of romance.
Lovely. You're
I feel
in
better
love.
about
I'm
this.
in love. Let's all be in love.
Beers, I'm going to be giving you your questions in the category of romance. Where did Scott go?
I'm here. I'm still here.
What is happening? Okay, there we
SOS,
go.
Save our Scott.
No idea what happened there, but I'm going to give you your questions in the category of romance. Beers, are you prepared?
Let's do this.
Yeah.
Your first question. What 90s film features the main character pretending to be a reporter from the Horse and Hound magazine in order to meet his love interest?
Notting Hill.
If that's the answer, you got it.
Notting Hill, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points, and I almost started giving you the 2 points before I even finished the question.
Because we had a question on
The second you said that was the answer, I was like, well, that's got to be right.
Here's the next question. In Guess Who's Coming to Dinner, what profession does Sidney Poitier's character have?
Is he a doctor?
I want to say that sounds right. Do you want to shoot for it?
I think that's right.
5, 4, 3.
Doctor,
2.
final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Nice.
Your third question in the category of romance. Last Christmas primarily takes place in what city?
I want to say London.
Last Christmas? I want to say.
Yeah, because Last Christmas is the one that centers around like the woman who sees the dead guy.
3, 2.
Repeat the question.
Repeat the question, please.
Last Christmas primarily takes place in what city?
If you're sure, go ahead. If you're not sure, go to multiple.
I'm almost positive. London, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
All right.
And as
Sorry
someone
for blowing that repeat, but we're running.
And as someone who's never seen that movie and only seen the trailers, that sounds wild. Your penultimate question in the category of romance.
You've seen the whole movie. If you've seen the trailer,
Fair.
you've seen it all.
In Somewhere in Time, who plays the actress Elise McKenna, who the main character travels through time to see?
Oh fuck.
I have
This
no
one I
idea.
haven't seen. I think Christopher Reeves is the actor.
Do you want to just go multiple then? Just to.
Yeah, because I remember seeing the box. I want to see if something jumps out at me. Let's go
All
multiple.
right, yeah, go for it. I'm not going to help you on this one.
5.
Multiple choice, please.
Your multiple choice options. Is it A, Gillian Anderson, B, Jane Seymour, C, Isabella Rossellini, or D, Kelly McGillis?
Jane Seymour popped out to me.
Let's just go for that. That makes sense given the time period then.
Jane Seymour, final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
Oh, shit.
And your final question in the category of romance. What disease is Jamie dying of in A Walk to Remember?
I mean, they didn't say specific. I thought it was cancer. Do you want to go multiple just in case?
Sure.
5.
Multiple choice, please.
For your multiple choice options, is it A, leukemia, B, Parkinson's, C, AIDS, or D, Alzheimer's?
Well, leukemia sounds right then. Aren't they young?
They're very young.
Well, I mean, they
They're,
can't.
they're teenagers.
And leukemia is like a teenage disease. Those kids love leukemia.
Can I just get a repeat of the options, please?
Sure. Your repeated the options. Is it A, leukemia, B, Parkinson's, C, AIDS, or D, Alzheimer's?
I mean, if it's not leukemia, it would be AIDS, but geez, how harsh at that point in time. I mean, leukemia feels like more like.
That's what I want. That's what I want to go with.
Let's just go with it.
Leukemia, final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
What were those options? Are you kidding me?
Leukemia, not hard.
Two
Maybe
old
it's
people
pretty bad.
diseases?
Osteoporosis.
After that, I have Pierce getting their score up to 17. Law Deal staying at 13. Is that what you have, Spence?
Yes.
But anything can happen as we move into round number 3. Also known as the Pick Your Poison round. Before the match, competitors went back and forth drafting categories that will show up in round number 3. And now they will go back and forth drafting again to decide what categories they will pick to play in this round. The competitors, the categories that were chosen were recent releases, horror, fandom, 90s, 2010s, action adventure, directors, and romantic comedies. The competitors will choose their categories right now. All right, your competitors have chosen their categories. Law Deal, you are behind, so you will be drafting. You will be answering first. What would you like for your 1 point?
You want to do
Probably
action?
should do. You know what? I would probably do
Or
fandom, shouldn't we?
Fandom? Yeah, I'm
Fandom
good
is
with
the
that
one.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't want to get in that situation again. What James Bond?
Why? What happened?
All right,
Did he-
So whatever.
I will be giving you
Fandom for 'em.
I'll be giving you your 1 pointer in the category of fandom. Michael J. Fox and Leah Thompson play husband and wife in what fandom movie?
I think it's Back to the Future Part 2. It's when they go to the future and they see them and they're married together.
Is that right?
I think
Or-
so.
You can take a repeat if you want to.
Back to the Future Part 2.
Final answer.
That is unfortunately incorrect. We were looking for Back to the Future Part 3.
Aren't they? But they go to the future and they're married together. Am I just misremembering the characters?
Challenging?
Do you want to challenge?
I mean, like, why not at this? I mean, like, but
Okay, we'll challenge.
I just don't know what I'm wrong about. Maybe I'm just like mistaking this.
We'll be
but-
right back after this challenge. All right, we are back in that challenge. Unfortunately, in Back to the Future Part 2, no one does play Marty's wife except for Elizabeth Shue as Jennifer. So Law Deal will be losing their challenge. So we are going to be moving on to their 2-pointer. Law Deal, what would you like for your 2-pointer?
Okay, let's take action now.
All right, your 2-pointer in the category of action adventure. Train to Busan is set in what country?
South Korea, right?
South Korea.
Yeah. South Korea, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Great movie.
I agree.
Love it.
All right, so we're going to go over your 3-pointer. What would you guys like for your 3-pointer?
I mean, I would be okay with either one here. I mean, we can work together on the. We'd
These
probably work
questions-
together more on 2010s, but like again, the directors is just going to be a straight data question. So
And we should. I mean, like these questions are going to be the same level. 3 and 4s are the same level of difficulty, right? So like,
yeah, I think we should take 2010s because normally the 3 is like, what movie is about this, and I feel like I can get those questions. So 2010s.
I agree.
All right, so your 3-pointer in the category of 2010s. In First Reformed, after Ernst Toller removes his suicide bomb vest, he puts what on his torso instead?
Barbed wire.
Yes.
Barbed wire. Final answer.
That is correct for 3 points. And the lead.
Like, still very sharp.
Hardcore.
So with that, we are going to be moving on to your Milwaukee Beers to answer some questions. Beers, what would you like for your 1-pointer?
JP, let's see. Why don't?
And what are we saving for 3 and 4? Horror and rom-coms?
Probably.
All right, then it doesn't matter. 90s or recent releases? They're going to be the same difficulty. So, you want to do recent releases?
Why not?
All right, recent releases.
All right, your 1-pointer in recent releases. What is the profession of Emily Blunt's character for the majority of The Fall Guy?
For the majority of the movie, she's
A director.
Yeah.
The majority of the film, she is directing the film.
Yeah, final answer.
Correct for 1 point.
In the beginning of the movie, she's a cinematographer.
That's why I had to say majority, because I knew that would come up. All right, you guys are still tied. So sticking with you for your 2-pointer, what would you like?
90s?
Yeah, 90s.
All right, 2-point question. Who plays William Shakespeare in Shakespeare in Love?
Isn't it
Joseph Fiennes.
Yeah.
Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
All right, so with that, Beers have taken the lead, which means it all comes down to this. Law Deal must hit their 4-pointer in the category of directors to stay in the game. If they hit it, they take the lead. Of course, Beers to answer either their 3 or their 4, or if they don't hit it, Beers do win the game. Law Deal, your 4-pointer in the category of directors. Who directed Rebel Without a Cause, In a Lonely Place, and Johnny Guitar?
Nicholas Ray.
I agree.
Nicholas Ray. Final answer.
For 4 big points, Nicholas Ray is correct. Law Deal taking the lead right there. We're going to be going back to Beers. Reminder, you guys are 2 points behind, so hitting either your 3 or your 4 will win you the game. What would you like for your 3?
You want to just do rom-coms, Will? Doesn't matter. I mean...
Or do you want to do horror and try and put this away?
Sure.
Horror?
Horror.
Let's do horror.
All right, 3-point question, category of horror. In the final scene of 2006's The Omen, Damien can be seen holding the hand of someone with what specific profession?
Is it vice president? Or president?
Maybe. Oh, I don't know.
Is it president or vice president?
I don't know.
Oh, man.
5, 4.
Let's take a repeat, please.
Yep.
2. Second.
All right, second repeat.
You said vice president really quick. Do you think that's right?
In the final scene of 2006's The Omen, Damien can be seen holding the hand of someone with what specific profession?
You know, vice president, I might be thinking of Manchurian Candidate. I remember this. I remember thinking this was really creepy because if George W. is holding the hand of the devil, that almost made sense.
Yeah.
So I kind of want to go president.
4,
Go ahead.
3.
The president of the United States of America. Final answer.
And your winner, your Milwaukee Beers, the president of the United States, is correct. Wow, what a match. We're going to be moving on to post-match interviews, starting with our unfortunate second-place finishers tonight. Law Deal, it really seems like this game just kind of came down to not getting the round 2 category. You guys wanted, with it being such a broad strength that they had. Oftentimes that can be dead in the water for it to hit their opponent's strength like that. But you guys did navigate it, and you guys stayed in there for round 3, made them answer some questions. How are you feeling after this match?
Yeah, it sucks to lose, but I always try to come away with the positive aspect of it, and the positive aspect is I really liked how we worked together in round 2 with their strength. I just think it shows the breadth of sort of our knowledge and how we can work through some certain things. Scott will know things, I will know things, and that's what I have to hold on to stop from just crying in a corner somewhere. So I'll try that.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest. I miss when we were getting blown out in losses, like at the start of our time playing as a team together. Like when we played Judgment City, yeah, they wiped the floor with us. I miss that as opposed to what we've had the last 3 times out. Yeah, I mean, it sucks because we were in the match right into the end, and we had basically an opponent's choice situation with what we spun. So I would have liked to see how it would have gone if we had gotten anything else in round 2. We still did well, as well as could have been expected probably with opponent's choice, but it's always going to be tough when they get something that they're definitely more comfortable in. And it was romance, but there were a few rom-com questions in there, so that's right in Will's.
That's right. They were impressive. Will was impressive though. He was flying through those, everything and just crushed.
Yeah, they didn't hesitate on any
questions. They were great, and they just proved that they're one of the best teams, just right now. So it's always fun to play the best teams. It sucks to lose to them, but it's fun to play with them. So I'm glad we got to do this again. Maybe not as I didn't like the outcome, but the process was pretty fun. So all hats off to those guys because they're great.
Absolutely. But this does bring an end to your ranked play in Melee teams this year. But when you guys do come back next season, is there anyone you would like to play?
Milwaukee Bears.
Milwaukee Bears.
Your Milwaukee Bears. Let's just do it again. Let's just keep doing it. Let's flip sides, Scott. Now I'll be the one pushing for that.
I want to play Sexual Chocolate. Since actually, apparently I whatever I say becomes gospel, then I want to play Ruin Ryan.
That would be very fun. I realized we've never played them, so I think that would be
awesome. Both of your current partner and my former partner. So
that'd be cool.
Absolutely. Thank you guys so much. But we are going to be moving on to the post-match interviews of our winner tonight, John Marr, Will Cohen, their manager, Jordan Owens, your Milwaukee Bears. Guys, coming out of round 1, it was neck and neck with these two. But like they said, they spun your strength. You guys saw the opening, and you never let off at that. You won the rubber match. How are you feeling after your win tonight?
So if I can, John, usually I use my board to troll people. I'm not doing that today. We love Law Deal. Those guys are the coolest guys. They are some of the toughest opponents we have gotten multiple times. You're right. It was absolutely neck and neck in that. I thought we were going to be down at least 1 point going out of round 1. The fact that we tied it up is a miracle unto itself. And I think this is actually honestly the best I've done in romance in round 2. Usually that category is a 5 or 6 pointer for me at best. The questions just happen to be in my wheelhouse today, and we kind of lucked out there. And I don't know. I'm gonna stop talking. JPO, do you want to talk first or John talk first? I don't know.
John, you deserve it first. You're the player. Go first, buddy.
Yeah, I love Law Deal too. Maybe not as much as Will loves Law Deal, but Law Deal, they're cool dudes. I'll say one thing though. Back when we beat them the first time, and Scott was like, "We want to play the Milwaukee Bears again." It's his fault that all this crap happened. We had to play them 3 times. If he hadn't said that, this wouldn't have happened. So I when he said that, I resented the fact that he said that. That's the only bad thing I'll say about it. Whenever people want to play us, I hate it. It eats me alive inside, and I get angry. But now I don't have to be angry anymore because we won. JPO?
I like when you're angry, though, John, when you're angry and when you're romantic like Will. It's such a great conundrum of things coming together here. What did I say from the get-go, guys? Believe in yourselves. Trust yourselves. Listen to your heart, Will. In the end, you had it from the get-go. You knew Vice President, wait a minute, hold on. Let me think about it. You were smart. You took your time. You used that repeat. You nailed it with the prez.
Also, we're saving my ass on a horror question. Moment of the year.
Will leader, John. You should watch some horror movies, John. It's a good genre.
I should watch more horror movies. It's crazy.
Well, thank you guys so much. I don't believe this match is in a current title picture, but going into next year, you guys are going to be in a really, really good spot to play for that title. And of course, even though this is your last ranked match of the year, we might be seeing you in some other events that might be coming up when we do see you again who would you like to play?
There's one more person that runs his fucking mouth. Robert Kastner. Bring your fucking ass in here, dude. Put your kid to bed and bring your fucking ass in here, Robert Kastner. Sick of your shit.
So there's I'm not going to be as angry as John, but there is another team that every single time they play, whether they win or lose, they call us out. I think it might be time to finally give them what they want. Jersey boys, come get some beer.
But Kastner first.
Men first and boys, got it.
Yeah.
The two teams that have been pulled out tonight, Jersey Boys and Robert Kastner. I love it.
Just Robert versus Ian Rose.
Antonio, you can stay at home. We just want Robert Kastner.
We like you, Antonio. Fuck the rest.
Thanks so much. Spence, final thoughts on tonight's match.
I just really like when mics get peaked. I think that's peak comedy. This was a really good match. I think that a final score of 23-22 sort of shows how strong these two teams are. Even though it did come from La Deal spinning, one of their worst categories, or like the opponent's strength. It's not going to go great. They still put up 22 points. That's pretty great. Milwaukee Beers called out from boys to men. They won everybody. And I think that is just a really strong set of a team who's not ready to stop fighting. Thank you.
Boys to men. I like that. Well, on behalf of John, on behalf of Will, on behalf of Jacoby, on behalf of Scott, on behalf of Jordan and Owens, on behalf of everyone here at Multiplex Movie Melee, I'm Payson the Cinemaster Johnson. That's Adelaide the Vatriarch Spence. Have a great night.
Goodbye. Later.
After you, Junior. You'll always have Paris.
Bye-bye, boys.
Have fun storming the castle.
Think it'll wait?
It would take a miracle.
Bye-bye.